When you have several elements, you may choose that you want to move them together or group them. And what that means is having more than one item grouped together so that it's easier not only to move, but also to resize. So again, as you can see, I have a couple of text elements here. And if I select one, which I already have, and then I hold down my shift key and select another, you'll see that now they're both selected. And then I can go up here to the group button, and now they're grouped. So now instead of having two separate elements, I have one, and then I can move them together. And then I can also hold down the corner of the bounding box of the elements. And if I just start moving this around, you'll see that the elements are going to be sized appropriately to the other element. So if I were to ungroup these, again, just go up to the top and click ungroup. If I deselect the items, I now have two separate elements again. Now, if I wanted to resize one of them, I wouldn't be able to resize both at the same time because they're no longer grouped. So again, if I select one element and start changing from the corner, you'll see that only one of the text boxes is going to change. This also helps when you have a lot of content or you want to make sure that elements stay together, because when you have, let's say, like a list of items, you may want to repeat that line item. And to keep it the same, it's always good to have a grouped element. So for example, I'm going to delete this text box and move this one over. Let's say I'm going to go over here and create a little checkbox. I'm going to resize this, put it in line with my text. And now again, right now I have two separate elements. Now if I wanted to copy them, I can easily click and then shift click. And I do have both elements selected right now. And what I could do is just copy and paste, which is Control C and then Control V. And I now have a copied version. But again, when I start adding more items to the list, it's always easier to have them grouped. So again, if I select, shift select, and then click group, I can then start moving these elements together as one thing instead of moving down and then trying to, get my checkbox and my text together. Sometimes things get a little weird and you might end up moving the wrong element. So the group and ungroup menu item is really helpful for all sorts of things. I hope this helped. If you have any questions about grouping or ungrouping elements, feel free to leave a comment. Talk to you soon.